job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia offense for the first time today as they begin what they hope is going to be a long playoff run. Everyone associated with this program, they know SEC championships are special, Joel, but ultimately you're judged by what you do in the playoff, and the Dogs have come up short.
It's such a high standard, but you're exactly right, and everybody in the SEC footprint wants that championship, and I would say that this is the top brand in that conference and certainly their best hope to go make a run and grab a championship.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Fresh set it down for the offense, first down. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Makes a quick grab.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion sets yourself up for second and short.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. And here's the handoff. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. Following the play, we've got a Bronco who's shaken up on the field. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Single back, takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Oh, the pocket collapsing. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense. On the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? The first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told, yeah, you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. Well, this team hoping to make an impact in the completely rebuilt Pac-12. Joel, you and I both love this conference. For decades, they produced such excellence. It's a completely different-looking league right now, but a big opportunity for this team today.
And, Chris, part of that opportunity is creating a legacy for this new group and really establishing this conference as a premier conference moving forward. What an opportunity, like you suggested. If they're able to get the win here today, I think people will look at this rebuilt league in a totally different way.
The Broncos are going to keep this drive rolling. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Press coverage now from the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. The sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there, but now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
And the return man runs out of bounds. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. On the ground, it's Frazier. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up. To throw, it's Stockton. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. That's a good start for the Bulldogs quarterback. Of course, in Georgia's history, Joel, quarterbacks have not always been asked to go out and win games single-handedly. But this guy, I think he's more than a game manager.
Chris, I think you're exactly right in that. To me, he reminds me a bit more of a Matt Stafford in that he's going to be asked to really attack and throw the football down the field. And if he's able to be efficient, then they're going to have success in this postseason.
Here he goes. Touchdown, Dogs. as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
The Broncos offense back on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Ford.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. After the completion, they'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. Senior offensive lineman. And the Broncos lining up here on 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Ford. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. A play action, looking to throw. Coming after him. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. The first play of the drive is set up at the 43. And the running back takes the handoff.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, I can't tell you how vital it is to be on the same page as a quarterback and wide receiver, and part of that is understanding the coverage that you're seeing. When you run these drag routes and you get man coverage, you put your chin into your shoulder and you run through green grass. If you continue to run and that quarterback is on the same page, you can get a big play. This is a nice job of recognizing the coverage and ultimately getting a completion.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6. Time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
To the air, it's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
I love what they do here, putting the ball in their quarterback's hands and allowing him to make the decision. You feel like you got points on the board. It's a short field goal opportunity. Why not let the quarterback make a play? And he's able to do that. He creates a 1st down, and now you've got 1st and goal as an offense.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
It is really tough to defend an offense that is playing this well. Their timing and spacing has been exquisite. The quarterback is seeing the defense really well, and here he threads the needle for a touchdown in the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff to the single back. He shreds the tackle. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Grab near the sticks. It's Bates. He goes out of bounds, but they move it across the 35.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Broncos with 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And now the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route, and now the offense faces a 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football, just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Trying to find room. It's Frazier. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Crucial third down play coming up. To the air, it's Stockton. Wide open downfield. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. The Dogs line it up with first and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Humphries. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Movement here from the tight end. Running back with the football. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. With a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. And the Broncos will bring their punt team on the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Short pass finds the tight end. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Receivers are bunched together. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass not complete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
And he'll drop back here on third down, looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion.
And normally a really reliable target for them, and that's why they're going to him on third down. You got to go over to the sideline and say, hey, man, I'm coming right back to you, because I know he's frustrated. He wants to make that catch, but as a quarterback, you got to turn into a leader here and not just a player. Go up to your teammate and tell him, hey, you're going to get another shot.
The Broncos offense back on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? First down, looking to throw the football. His sure hands. It's Bates. He was out of bounds right at the 35. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 with a 6-yard completion. The defense with a pre-snap movement of its own. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And now the Broncos call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Madsen. The short completion of the tight end. Look out, he's got space ahead. Timeout taken by Boise State, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
The Broncos will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught over the middle. It's Bates. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Incomplete in the end zone, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be on the defense. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the Broncos will use their final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, Coach Danielson told me at the half he delivered a passionate message in the locker room about ball security. He said, we have performed well at times. Our quarterback has been good, but too many turnovers. I want him right on that line of taking risks, delivering the ball downfield, but not putting it in jeopardy. That is their focal point to start the third quarter. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Dropping back, it's Madsen. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! What a grab by the freshman. So a big explosive play for this quarterback as they try to desperately catch up here, Joel. He's trying to shake off those interceptions and continue to make big plays.
Chris, this is what's so special about the quarterback position. He's got to forget about those turnovers and focus on what's ahead of him. The only way they're coming back in this game is if he plays lights out moving forward. And that big play right there, that's a great step forward.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
This time they're all over the running back, and they tackle him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here comes the pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That is just a monster sack, Chris. After this long drive that the offense has put together, now they're facing a 3rd and long. This is one of those opportunities as a defense that you've got a chance to get off the field. This is a time to make a play.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, we've got a game wrecker on our hands. 2nd straight sack here. And I got to tell you, this offense, they better start accounting for him. He is so good. And now, whether it's a back or a tight end, you've got to start double-teaming him in pass protection, or else this could turn into a rout.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now from the pistol formation. Back to pass. It's Stockton. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Boise State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's not going to get there. They come up empty and miss a chance to tie the game. Bringing it out, it's Phillips. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Dogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. The receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Incompletion sets up a second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
To throw, it's Stockton. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. It's Georgia on top right now. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there.
Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Try and muscle for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Well, on 4th and 1, you know what's coming, and if the defense is going to give you that option, then just take it. An easy run for a first.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Just so difficult to throw the ball in this area of the field because it's condensed. You're in the red zone. These defensive windows, they're just smaller, and you can see they reacted. Nice hit right.
Touchdown, Dogs. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. An important PAT now to make this a 3-point game. Extra point puts them up 9 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Goff. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, the vibe down here on the Boise State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stuffed on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. To throw, it's Madsen. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
And the Broncos churn out another first down. Looking to throw again. Here comes the rush. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The sack on first down. It's second down.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense picks it up, still moving. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, you see this on film from this group. As soon as that ball is loose, you can tell they're looking for that scoop and the score, and they're able to scoop it up and put it in the end zone. I can tell you what, this defense, they are energized right now.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action here on first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Scanning the field. It's Madsen. Receiver makes the grab. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it to the 37. The Broncos will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into fifth gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Past the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Receiver in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure's on. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Running out of time in the pocket. That's caught. It's Riley.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Working clock with the ground game. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll use the ground game here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. Tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
The Dogs will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Empty set now, 5 wide. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The short hands, it's Ford. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. He's running out of time here. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Hadn't managed that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long off-season, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.